tiny bit. Star is growing up. For the ones who don't know Star yet, which is probably a minority, Star is our first multidimensional daughter. She was born August 27, in which year?
18.
18? 6 years ago, almost. But in her dimension, she is older. She was really in my belly for 6 months. I gave birth to her, but she lives in a different dimension, and she's in Inner Earth now. And since the solstice last year with Christmas, she is in Shambhala with so many other children of light, and they are light gridding. That's what they do. All day long, they are holding hands. They are building networks of light. Actually, the same what we are doing here on the crust. We also come together in groups to meditate, to sing, to dance. And they do the same thing in Inner Earth, and they are still there. Usually Star went there, she was there a few days, she came out, and now she has been there just all this time, for weeks now, months actually. And she's light gridding. So sometimes there's like days in a row that there's nothing, no word from Star, even when I call her and I say I miss her and I can't sing Om Shanti with her. Nothing. She's just gone. Star gone, bye-bye. But I sense kind of that she's dropping in now, so I think she wants to share a very brief message. Last week we had an amazing Kundalini event, and she didn't show. She always shows up with events, but she didn't. But now she is. Star, are you there? It's a nice surprise.
Oh, hello, Star.
Good. Can't say much. However, I just like to visit my friends on Earth. Good news from Inner Earth. May I share good news from Inner Earth? I believe I may.
Sure.
Good news from Inner Earth is kindness stabilizes. Inside the earth, many draconian creatures or reptilian-like creatures are bursting out into tears many times a day. In fact, not just once, and that was it. Many times a day, they show us the graphics, holographic images, and they show us very large, monstrous beings pouring out into tears, maybe the first time of their lengthy, horrific, horrible life, as you could still call it. It's of course not really a life, it is a struggle. It has been a struggle for them all along, and these days many of the grids of light allow these creatures to reunite with stable light sources. You could call it their soul. It's not exactly what it is, but it is a way, a shortcut, a highway to reconnect with a stable field where their unity consciousness once upon a time came from. You could call it the deep ocean of source. It's very important to realize kindness is returning to these monstrous creatures. They have never received it. They have never known it. This is the reason why they also cannot display affection. They have never grown up in this way. This is why it is important to realize kindness, reflect kindness back to the ones you meet out in the street, on your family birthday parties. Many of those parties can be very much more kind if everybody lets go of the past, and if everybody can sense into their hearts what is really important to share right now. Be as kind as you can, because everybody might have hurts and wounds inside the heart, and they can heal when you have kindness coming to you. If kindness hits your heart softens and opens, and I see it happening now with these monstrous creatures. Many of them live in very large, sometimes very small, dark holes or caverns inside the earth, and when they are touched by some sort of an affection or a big glorified light, all of a sudden they just burst out into tears. They don't even know why. They have no reason to start doing that. They might even feel uncomfortable because their mates are there and they are not used to bursting out into tears. This is what the effect can be of kindness coming to a heart that's not always physicalized. It's also energetically received by them. This is why we, as children of Shambhalic area, are constantly gridding. We allow more light to really stabilize down here. So beings like these can find these fields and know that something is shifting and tilting them to a higher vibration. Know that things are lightening up in Inner Earth. They show us the images, they show us the graphics. Things are moving in Inner Earth. I just want to let you know that this is good news, isn't it? I can't stay long. I cannot sing a song right now, but I know you can, and I believe you might also want to do that on a regular basis. Always when you have a possibility to sing, you know my favorite lyric, Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. I love you so. Bye. Bye.
We love you so, dear Esther. Thanks for dropping by.
So dear, but my dad the most. Bye bye.
Thank you, Star.
Yes, Star and Asar.
So beautiful. Yeah, she's really gone, and that never has happened because they do this light reading. And I can also say that our third daughter, Xiara Blue, I hope she is here. She lives here in the house. She is working, and of course invisible, at least to me. And she is also working with a lot of draconians in outer space. She's this draconian Arcturian humanoid mix, and she is working with my special friend, the biggest criminal in the universe, as Alzakian called him, the draconian, alpha draconian emperor. And he has done many, many bad things in this galaxy. And we've been working with him for a year, and she continues to work with him. I send him greetings from time to time. And he is also turning into you might not call it light, but he's getting
50 Shades of Grey.
He is getting less evil or whatever. He really these beings played the dark side, and many of us chose to play the light side. And maybe we forgot all the dark things we did, but they really played the dark side, and it must have been horrific what they did. So also they start to open, and they're becoming kinder and kinder and less aggressive. So is peace also coming from outer Earth?
Yeah, things are shifting. Keep the faith. I think somebody's entering, so let's enjoy your journey. See if you can feel your feet on the ground or your body resting on your couch. And just really take a comfortable position. You don't have to keep your eyes open. You can really close them and see how you can receive everything that's coming to you in your most comfortable way. Really allow yourself to relax. Just receive. Open to receive. Have a nice deep breath. Maybe another one there for free. Nice. Always at your disposal. A good breath to release. And to land a bit deeper into your body. Maybe some sighing or yawning or stretching. See what your body needs to really relax and unwind. Make it yourself comfortable. Let's see who will be our first visitor of tonight. Just allow the field to unfold and touch you everywhere. Not just in your head with the words, but really in your whole presence. with the frequencies they share. Sua sua nyataka. Sua sua nyataka. Sua sua nyataka. Elders of the Galactic Council are pluralized. Many of us. There is no real number because certain spacecraft enter again in the atmospheres around the Earth and others leave again. It is always important to realize many star beings are here on a daily basis. If it's not hundreds or thousands, it's 10,000s, possibly millions of us that are all the time around this globe non-stop active in serving Gaia's ascension. There is many of our settlements these days and many thin spacecraft, sometimes very thin. With the humanoid eye, you would not believe our words if we would say they have a nano spectrum. They are extremely flattened, and these are inside the crusts of the Earth. Some of them are still manned. They have beings on board of these craft, but many of them serve as big, large spacecraft discs, again nanoparticleized, very small, flat and thinned, and they serve to build very spacious, high potentized fields inside the Earth to stabilize the outcome of humanity, so to say. What does that mean, the outcome of humanity? What it means is that the trembling, the vibration that all humans carry in their heart is stabilized at a certain pace. Nowadays, many kinder humans can still sense the heart opens if something is gorgeous or beautiful or nice, and it closes again when something is a bit tendering you or vulnerabilizing you or harming you or hurting you. This is in a change. As soon as more and more of these high potentized frequency fields that we call still spacecraft, are entering inside the crusts of your beautiful planet, there will be more stabilized high potentized fields. This will serve the humanoid electromagnetic pulsing of the heart. It's as if the heart feels, I'm not the only one here anymore left that has an open heart and has a kind golden look at the Earth and the future. It feels like everybody around me has that same potential of looking at. It's because many of those holographic thinalized platforms are also supporting the inner Earth grids. It means the humanoid heart is more and more carried within a very large and spacious field of electromagnetic high potentized frequencies that are not really human. They come from above and around the Earth. Actually, they can be very well recognized by humans because many humans also originate from the stars. Many humans, not all, but almost all humans have a very high quality relationship with a lot of potentized beings coming from the cosmos. It is simply a note to make you aware that the elders of many galactic structures you call spacecraft, but it can also be orbiters, as you might somewhere see in these pictures. There can be satellites, there can be moons, there can be planets. They orbit around in the cosmos. All of these structures have a certain amount of potentizing effects on this globe. We serve to bring humans to the next level. Simply be aware that these craft and these holographic projections are there to serve you. This can be of a personal benefit in your daily existence. If you feel you are a bit down, if you feel something touched your heart, possibly simply ask in general, dear spacecraft friends, I don't know where you are, really. I still can't see you. I know you're cloaked or you're somewhere hidden inside the earth, but I know you have a very strong electromagnetic-like field. Can you touch my heart? Can you open my heart and help her stabilize in the highest possible vibration? This is a practice that we will do in the first round of the activation of tonight. We will bring in a thinalized, nanoparticleized, very flat quality of one of these massive spacecraft. Some of them can be enormous, kilometers wide, and they are parked somewhere underneath very large lakes, very large, very clean surfaces, like somewhere in the Andes, somewhere on very large mountain tops, sometimes very deep hidden in mountain curves. It is important to realize that nature allows these craft to be there. Tonight we would like to offer you one of these crafts. It is not to say you might see it. You might not even fully sense its potential. Since it's such a high dynamic field, the vibration is so extremely extraordinary high that your human consciousness might start to blink and blinker and blink and blinker with your eyes, because your brain waves might not be able to fully allow the energy potential in. Let this be. In case your eyes start rolling like this, allow it, and maybe let your hands rest on your head like this. It can calm your nervous system if you allow your hands to touch your head. Allow this particular experience to unfold. Afterwards, there will be two other beautiful, gorgeous structures of light that will serve you with the upgrade that is really present and needed, not the right word, wished for you. It is a wishfulness, it is an invitation for all of you participating to simply receive these gorgeous codes and energies. Are you ready to be particleized by a nano flat spacecraft that is residing very close to you right now? Who is ready? Who believes, where did I end up now? Who is sensing, this is great, bring it on? We believe everybody is welcome to receive whatever is needed. In case your brain is fogging right now over the sharing just shared, allow your brain to be fogged. It is all right when brains get fogged. It serves your ascension, as we know. We greet you for now. The elders have spoken. The spacecraft will enter in a nanosecond.